And we are live. Wednesday night with those guys, and Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by
those guys. What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone?
How's it going there,
Ha-
Lawrence? How's
Happy
everyone
Labor.
out there going on this happy hump day? The sun is shining. The weather is good out here in New York City. For what it's worth, it's not too hot. It's nice and cool. Everybody can enjoy the weather. Hopefully, you stop in and say hello to us on Wednesday night with those guys.
What's up? What's up? Newfound drones, drone shots, classic Ron, JSK, Leonard, all of you guys that got here early. Johnny Drone Flyer, I see him further up. Stevie, we sent you an
Hey,
invite.
what's up, man?
You're gonna come on in and join us. I sent you an invite. Johnny Drone Flyer, how are you? How is everyone in this Labor Day week? It's Labor Day week, I call it, because I know a few people that are still partying.
I mean, it is Wednesday.
Eat more possum. How are you, sir?
Hey, what's up? You still think that partying? I think that the partying is over and people are starting to come down the hill because it's hump day and going into the next party weekend.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're right. You got to excuse me. I'm trying to drink out of this cup with this little tiny hole that's not coming out fast enough, but it'll help me preserve it. Maddie's Drone World. What's good? How are you? Yeah, Stevie, if you want to come in, you can, man. We sent you an invite. Come hang out with us. If you're not traveling the world abroad, something like that. What's up, Herman? How are you? Hold on the door. Hold on.
What happened?
Steven, how are you? The flyby guys. Oh, it's okay. I don't have to.
Good. Well, I'm good. I mean, I've been working on a little video and a few other things I've been working on, and also with that T-shirt thing you wanted. But I've just been, trying to get things together for the stream, and trying to.
Okay, Draymond. No V-copter discussion.
What happened?
Draymond says no V-copter discussion. I wouldn't support that conversation either.
Honestly, Lawrence is still taking pre-orders for the V-copter. For those who are interested, Lawrence has been taking pre-orders for the V-copter for the last year or so now. But
yeah, I'm still here. I just had to cut the air conditioner on. It was getting a little
hot over there. See, I was talking to him, but it's because he's suspended above the buildings. It's a little warm up there in the cool air. No, but just been working on a few things for the live stream, and you said we were trying to get some pictures done, and you know what we've been doing,
Right.
Doing a few things.
Right. So how's everyone been doing, Johnny Drone Flyer? I know you guys are a little bit away from getting any electricity back, but Johnny, how are you guys holding down? How are you guys holding down out there down there?
If you see, Johnny got his power back, and
he did.
Yeah, I saw he
good.
He went live and he got his power.
Yeah, I'm taking pre-orders, Draymond. Taking pre-orders on the V-copter.
Pre-orders.
Michael Blades, what's good? How are you? Welcome to the live stream Wednesday nights with those guys. We have a little bit to talk about. We have a whole lot to talk about tonight. Depending on how we pace ourselves, will dictate how well the show goes.
Yeah, Johnny, the V-copter's alive. Lawrence is taking pre-orders.
So was Johnny 5 back in the 80s. Johnny 5 was alive. Right? Something struck. The V-copter got struck by lightning maybe, and now it flies. Who knows?
What you say, Stevie?
CLC.com. Yep, see? Yep. That's my trademark. clcspace.space.com. Get it right.
Oh, man.
Anyway, how the hell is everyone out there? Brant Ariels, what's going good?
Yeah, right.
Stevie says, I have a V-Copter Mini on my website for 5 easy payments of $99.99. See? Hey, show, what's good? See what you started, Raymond? All you had to do was mention that damn thing. But how's everybody's hump week?
You know what, though?
Hump day week, and how was everybody's Labor Day? Did you eat barbecue? Because I didn't. Closest to barbecue I had was some hot wings from Stop and Shop.
Lawrence, the funny thing about the V-Copter, right, is that it gets so much talk that if it actually came out, it might sell.
Johnny says, let him hold the V-Copter money for me. It's a direct account, Johnny. You know, it's an offshore account, but it's a direct account.
Oh, man, yo, seriously. So much talk about that thing.
Pumping all week, not just today.
If it actually came out with one, people would probably jump on it.
You know what? I see someone purchasing it just to spite DJI.
What, the V-Copter?
You always have the guy out there that spites DJI, and he will never, ever, ever buy a DJI, and he'll buy anything under the sun as long as it's not DJI. You know they have those guys out there.
I knew a guy like that.
Blind Neil, how are you? Good evening to all you crazy drone pilots. Remember to light up that put that thumbs up. Yes, like the lights behind me. You see the world, the Freedom Tower lights behind me this week, this Saturday, they will have them on. It'll be 20 years this Saturday since 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
That's so hard to believe, man. That's real hard. Yeah, Dre got the combo going.
Last night. They were on last
And Ariel says he went to his first pro football game.
Okay.
In the last 635 days on Labor Day.
Okay.
Reverse psychology.
Who'd you go see? But yeah, like they had them on last night. I just happened to be passing by the area.
Right. Yeah, I remember you were out last night. Hey, show, what's good? Well, I need to slow down with that blue cup. Wow.
But the hole is too small.
I was saying the hole is too small. I'm glad it is.
You know, that's the same. No, but see, that's the same thing with the light cigarettes. And you put the holes in the thing in the all you do is
hey, Ray Kelly. Hey, don't worry about it, Ray. The point that you're coming in. D.
Hey,
how are you, D? Deneen. I don't know what's happening, but I don't know if I'll be with Herman Friday night, but Friday evening I will be somewhere. I'll probably be in Brooklyn somewhere to get that shot. As to where, I don't know, but you guys want to do it late? I'm thinking the earlier the better, for the simple reason everyone's going to be out there trying to catch the lights late. So you have to kind of think outside of the box to catch the lights. People are going to be just starting to set up, and they're like, you know, I'm pretty sure Manhattan's going to be on lockdown. Okay, and I've never flown on the 11th itself. I've always flown a week before or a day before. So, Deneen, I will be in Brooklyn. I will keep in touch. I have your phone number. I'll let you know where I will be. I'm going to try one spot. If that doesn't work, I'm going to try another angle. And
again,
I do have an alternate plan B. If worse comes to worse, it'll be a little far, but it's an alternate plan B.
Oh God, they'll be on again tonight, probably. You know,
that's what I was thinking. But with the live stream and drinking from the blue cup, see, the cup is the same color as the lights.
No, you don't need to be out there. But yeah.
No, not tonight, man. No. Hey, Travels with Rosie, how are you? And welcome to the stream. The sky will
Welcome.
be orange 9/11, Art Ortel.
Okay. Excuse me. Well, yeah,
Stevie's
well,
got,
you don't.
Stevie's got jokes.
Yeah,
How about the Coney Island for fireworks? Well,
that's always Stevie.
the
Who's going to Coney
fireworks are
Island
going to
for
be,
fireworks?
the fireworks are starting at 8 o'clock, okay? That'll
Okay.
probably be about an hour. And that'll be shortly after dark. By then, I plan on already having shots of the Freedom Tower lights by 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Okay.
9 o'clock the latest. Um, After 9 o'clock,
Uh-huh.
I'm down to go somewhere else and hang out as long as I can fly.
Well, that
You
was the
know?
point of what she meant. She didn't mean for you to
Yeah,
come
but they heard Deneen,
watch the fireworks.
Aerial Landscapes, what's his, I forget his name, William. He plans on going to catch the Coney Island on fireworks because that's the last night of the year
Okay.
on the same
What I'm
night. So
saying.
yes, Recovery One, we are very familiar with Aeroscope. Aeroscope will be covering Manhattan. If you throw a paper plane higher than 50 feet in Manhattan, they're coming. But the lights are glaring and the sirens.
Not necessarily true. Aeroscope would even cover even across to Jersey. It's not.
Right.
It's not that. Not that far away.
Hey, Paul Murray, how are you? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I sent
Well,
it a little while ago. I sent.
Herman, I'd like to tell you thank you very much
Yeah.
for the charger. She's fully charged. She's still on the same channel that she was on when we fly together,
What is
same frequency. And of course, I have the local police precinct tuned in here. It's interesting when there's nothing on TV. I can just listen to the local precinct. It's funny. They hear these guys. No,
watch?
actually, it was extended this year, I think, because of the 20th year anniversary. Yeah, yeah, the fireworks was supposed to be the last week, I believe, but
Okay.
because of 9/11 and the 20 years, which would also bring some of the crowds out to Coney Island to see that last firework display. But I have not flown in New York City at night.
When you say you haven't flown in New York
When I
City,
say New York City, I don't mean Manhattan. I mean the boroughs, anywhere. I haven't flown at night. I went up and taken a few pictures. I want to get each battery that I burn, I'm making a video.
Florence,
Yeah.
you've never flown at night.
My Air 2S. Well, I did on the beach one time, but that wasn't nothing. I flew a little bit just to get some pictures.
He said my Air 2S.
Yeah, my Air 2S. That
Mm-mm-mm.
I haven't flown at night. Okay, inbox me. Good tip. um, Deneen, no matter what, I'm going to text you and say I'm getting on the train, and I'm going to time it so that when I get there, I can either catch the sun going down.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I have a 5.0 scanner, Lawrence. Hey, Ray Kelly, this is my scanner right here. That's my scanner, so I can hear everything that's going on. You got to pay attention to your environment when you're flying sometimes.
Even when they
Deneen, definitely. I'll text you. Like I said, I plan on getting to the city just as the sun goes down. So if worse comes to worse, I will catch the sun going down. Rob C., if you're going to the city tomorrow, we need to talk because I want to be there just as the sun's going down. The problem is parking that big ass truck you got.
where you guys
That
go?
pickup truck that's the length of a subway car.
Where you guys going?
We don't know. Well, I was thinking one spot where our boy John takes off from.
You keep talking about coming to the city like you don't live here already.
Okay. Well, you know where we saw John when we were leaving from yesterday? It was, I think, or the day before.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday we saw John, remember? Well,
Yeah.
that's the spot I'm gonna take the train to. I don't want to say now because people will be there tonight, but yeah, yeah, I'm not sharing the love tonight, guys. I'm not feeling it.
Mm-mm. Well, We
But
went out there. We got some.
Rob C, in order for me to be in Manhattan, be in
Got some nice
in
pictures.
Brooklyn in time to catch the sundown, I would have to be leaving out here about 5 o'clock, 5:30ish. Definitely 5 o'clock. So I don't know what you plan on, what shots you plan on getting, Rob C, but Deneen and us, we're all in that group chat on Facebook. But Rob, I'll message you. I'm making arrangements. Yeah, that's a few blocks from you, Deneen. Okay, so now see, that would be cool because I would be getting off in that area. And does the invitation still hold for the rooftop, Deneen? Because we can catch the sun going down from your rooftop. That would be badass. I'm not trying to get you kicked out the building either. And all of a sudden, it's like 10 drones taking off from your roof and shit. Herman, what's wrong, man?
Read that disclaimer. I wish I had that sound
The
effect.
views and opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel and or in the chat tonight. What's up, Third Eye? Get a good digital unit and scanner. No, there's no need. I actually tune to whatever precinct in the 5 boroughs that I want. If I need a certain precinct, I can tune to that frequency and listen that way. Okay, let me know tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Yes, definitely, because if we are to get to the first spot where Deneen is, you're going to need to find parking because there's virtually no parking in that area. When I say no parking, Parking Bureau don't even have parking.
Where is that?
We're talking where John is, the promenade, that area.
Oh, you just told everyone now.
Yeah, well, what the hell? They don't know where at exactly. They don't listen. They don't ever listen to what I say on this stream anyway.
No.
You know that.
No.
You know that. We do drone news, and then you hear on somebody else's live stream. Oh, did you hear about the Bluebird drone?
No. They don't listen to them. Well, you know what? You could be right because sometimes I'm not really listening. I just listen, and I'm hearing the things that you guys say. And
you know what? I'm gonna have another sip.
You gonna have another sip?
Yeah.
Oh, while you have another sip, I'm gonna tell everyone that we happen to have seen and heard so many things about this Mavic 3. Is just like it's on everybody's mouth. Since COVID, that's all we've been talking about. It was the thing that brought us out of COVID. Everybody thought it was the thing that bring us out of COVID. But now we have some new renders here of what is supposedly
the Mavic 3.
The Mavic 3. Now, I don't know how spot on or true to what these are, if it is really what it is, if this is really what we're supposed to be seeing.
Right.
Who knows?
I would agree with you also. The fact
but
hold on a second, look at this, Herman. Here's something I wanted to point out as to not believe this story, but you see where it says Mavic right here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, notice the 3 is covered conveniently by the blade. And right. I thought that was an alarm for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying to you is that according to the guys over at Drone DJ, their sources in China claim that this is close to the real deal that you're supposed to be getting. I don't know. I'm not too sure on that. Because like you said, everything has been going away from that whole that Mavic name to just using the DJI name. Maybe they will keep it on this. Who knows? But you banging on the table again?
Oh,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? That. Maybe they will keep the Mavic name. Who knows? But this looks a little. That looks for those renders right there.
You see what Deneen put?
If that's what we're getting, that looks cheaper than the 2X.
I'm going to bring the pictures back up, but you see what Deneen put? She put if it's as heavy as the Pro 2, that might be a downer. Well, I'm going to let you know with this larger camera on here, this thing is
Well,
probably going to be a little bit, it's probably going to be a little bit bigger than the Mavic 2 series.
you're gonna get
Not
a bigger
much.
drone than that than the Air and the 2S. You're gonna
Oh,
get a
yes,
bigger
yes,
drone than
yes,
that.
I would agree.
You're
Now,
not. It's
here's
not
an
gonna
issue,
be
another
small like
issue
that.
that I find alarming, Herman. Once again, no side sensors.
Yeah, a lot of it a lot of it is different from some of
But
the
there are
other
holes
vendors that
here.
we've seen.
Right, but there are holes here, like there could be side sensors. Like the Ortel has its two rear side sensors in the rear of the bird. Um, but these look more like, I
Like
guess,
air vent.
vents. They look like vents.
Right now, you see in the back there are two rear sensors.
Also, yes, I do. I do see that. And I also notice that there's no top attachment here, meaning there's not going to be any top plug-in battery. The battery's more than likely going to plug in from the rear
Inside
like
there.
this.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it's looking like. The battery's going to plug in from the rear. As far as this, it looks like they dulled it down. It is a 3D render of what people have seen, but I'm going to tell you, Rob C said that it looked ugly. I'm gonna say right here, it could look like a clown's freaking floppy shoe. If it's
And
made by
they're still
DJI,
gonna sell.
people are gonna freaking buy it. It's gonna sell. You know,
Because
I'm just saying. Hey, Angie.
just like if you've been driving Mercedes or BMW, Audi, whatever,
Exactly. No
you
sensors
know
on
how
top
they
either.
ride, you're gonna go and buy another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey Angie, what's up? But yeah, that those renders, they claim that those are close to the real deal. Who knows? But when?
If there are, I hope so. I hope like hell.
When are you gonna see it? That is the question.
Well, some people believe the first quarter of the year. I believe that they will come out with this Mavic 3 shortly after the new year. Who knows? It's all speculation. What do you say, tech support?
What
First
you
quarter.
said,
See,
Stevie?
he's a first quarter man.
Is it
I
first
witnessed drone
quarter?
community history at Ray Kelly flying at Ortel EVO.
Okay.
Angie, I hope all is well. But Rob C, I will communicate with you if even if it's just you and I hanging out. I'll stand and watch the truck while you go up, and then you come back and watch the truck while I
Good
go up.
evening,
Whatever we
Angie.
got to do, man. Whatever we got to freaking do to get these shots tomorrow night, I'm down. But the Deneen did offer me to, well, I'd say us. She invited me to come fly off of the roof. So it's just a
Okay.
matter of making it there. Eat more possum. How are you? It can be uglier than in an outfit.
Awesome.
Exactly. And because it's DJI, people will buy
Yeah,
it.
everybody's worried about how ugly it looks. By the time you get it out the box, it'll look so nice.
If it came out the box pink with cherry blossoms painted on it, you'd still buy it and fly it.
No. No,
You would buy a pink drone,
they
Herman.
gotta keep it those plain colors.
But you can always change it with a skin. Look, you know.
No.
I bet more women would buy drones if it was pink and had cherry blossom leaves on it and stuff. 3 Pro will be
Really?
beyond what most pilots will ever need. Well, that's the same thing with the Ortel 6K bird. That's more than most people need, Stevie.
Really?
Well, I'm trying to be nice about it.
Really?
I'm trying to be nice about it, bro.
I mean, honestly, it all depends on what you're doing with the thing. I mean,
It depends.
Most
Listen,
guys out
Herman,
there just flying up and down and hitting the shutter button.
listen, how many guys out there, honestly, and I the one for yes. In fact, you know what? I would do a poll. I can't do a poll because I'm not an admin. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm an admin, but I'm not hosting. I can't do a poll. I'd like to know if you put a 1 for yes, a 0 for no. 1 for yes and 0 for no. Yes, meaning if you had the opportunity, would you buy the Mavic 3 when it comes out?
Well, that's not a, that.
And 0 for
I
no.
don't know what kind of question that is because most people have been anticipating this thing for God knows long how long. That's what I
For a
first
year
thing
and a
I
half
said.
now. For a
We've been
year and a
talking
half.
about this thing since COVID, you know, and
You
we've
see
been
what Draymond is
hoping that
true.
it would take us out of COVID.
You
We
see
can
what
get on it
Draymond
and
put?
fly out of COVID.
The original Air was more than most folks needed. You're right.
You're right.
You're right about that. I agree with you, Stevie. He says that the Air 2S will be very popular for a long time. It checks a lot of boxes. Yes, it does. Corey Mano, how are you, sir? Grant Ariels, Corey Mano, Third Eye, they all say they will not be buying it. I will honestly tell you, I'm happy with my Air 2S. I'm going to work the hell out of it. I still have my Mavic Pro. Okay? I still have my Mavic Pro. Paul Murray put a 10. You know damn well you get a Mavic 3, Paul. Paul knows he would.
But you
He
see,
put it.
Lawrence, you're also a guy who will take the camera out of auto and start playing around and work the parameters of the camera and see what you get out of it. See the
Yeah,
images that you get.
yeah. You
This is
have to do
why.
it.
This is why that statement that the Air 2 was more than what most guys needed becomes a reality.
Someone, Blind Neil, is asking, will a ZTE Grand X View 4.4 8-inch tablet be any good for DJI Spark?
What
It
happened?
should. The problem is the actual, what does it run on the Fly? What does the
It
Spark
goes on the
run
old
on?
app.
It runs on the old app, then you shouldn't have any problem. I don't think you'll have any problem with it. Russell G, how are you? Same as the new Apple products. I hear you. I
You
right
don't
now.
have any problem with newer stuff on the older applications.
Yes, Blind Neil, this is true. On the old stuff now, if it was the Fly More bundle, you may have a problem. Cherish Mulzak,
The
just a
Fly
quick
app.
pass by to say hi. Glad I was able to catch you. It's been a minute, but we have not seen you for a while, and we appreciate you coming to the live.
How you
Lawrence, I
doing?
just have an idea in my head. We're
Thanks
shooting
for
the
stopping in.
fireworks that starts at 8. After that shot, I can catch up with you on the roof. We'll talk.
Who?
Okay,
What
definitely.
happened?
Deneen is going to Coney Island with William and a few people to catch the Coney Island fireworks. And then she says afterwards she's gonna catch up with us and we could perhaps talk about flying from her rooftop.
Okay.
Over there. Okay, that'll definitely work. Rob C, I will make plans to meet up with you
You're gonna be
and I
loitering
guess travel with you out there.
waiting for her to come back.
Deneen, you can say, since I've known you, since you've had the breeze, that unique breeze, I have not led you in the wrong direction. And when you said you were going to get the Air 2S, the first thing I said was get it. And now you're 100, you're happy with it, right? I know you are. Smiling, or every time you pull it out, just go tee hee, giddy with joy, because that's a bad bitch. I'm sorry. Hey Baba Ho, that Air 2S is right now. And you know why I like it so much, Herman?
It
Because
flies
if you
well,
remember,
but
huh?
it flies well. The only thing, like I said, that holds back the flying experience on that thing is that app.
I know. That Fly app, I'm willing to deal with just because of the fact that the bird is so nice. It is the first Mavic series bird that I've flown. I've flown the Zoom, I've flown the Pro, I've flown a Mavic Air, I've flown the Mavic Pro, and now the 2S.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as Mavic series style drones, when this thing is orbiting, it almost orbits like a Phantom 4.
You know why?
Almost, Herman.
No,
almost.
but you know why? Because of the direction of the sensors
Yeah.
and the way it tries to keep the sensor in it to be able to fly sideways.
Yeah.
Stevie.
I'm sorry, the app is crap, but
Crap. Come
the
on,
bird
Steve.
is so nice, you tend to almost forget about it sometimes.
It's not crap. It's just not.
Herman's Hours, the smart controller, Herman's Hours, the smart controller for you. Mine has been okay. Love the ease. Oh, Destinine has the smart controller
What, the
now.
smart controller?
Yes, she did get this, and I'm on.
Okay. How
I'm
you
using
like?
that app since okay for the Mini too.
How do you like the smart controller?
Yes, Deneen, how do you like the smart controller? And be honest about it, even though it's on that app.
Yeah. I mean, you can still fly the
Click
Phantom
that
with
like
it.
button, guys, if you haven't
You
already.
know that, right, Lawrence? I can fly the
What
Phantom
happened?
with it. The V2?
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Now, I would like to see that. I would
You fly
like
the
to see
V2
that
with
because
it.
no one, Herman, no one has done it. No one has flown the
Sure
Phantom
they have.
with the smart. I haven't seen it. I want to see
You
it.
gotta watch some more YouTube.
I'm from Missouri. You got to show me.
Well, when the stream is over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the search bar on YouTube and go.
Oh,
Phantom.
FYI, guys, sorry to interrupt you, Herman, but now you guys know I was kind of on the grind for Herman and getting monetized. Well, check this out. YouTube went and did it again. They sent him a letter saying, "Good old
I didn't.
try, but not this year, dude."
I didn't get a letter stating that.
I'm just Herman. I'm trying to hype it up, man. Go with me here. Come on, man. Work with me here, Herman.
It wasn't a letter. They just plain as day, just leave it there.
Work with me, man. Work with me. We got to discuss these things before the show. Like, this is totally random, but getting back to my story before Herman so rudely interrupted me, YouTube sent him an email saying, "Nice try, but you didn't do it. You're not monetized." So now we know that in the month of September, between now and next year, we got to get Herman monetized. Okay. Why? So we can send you super chats and I can stop posting this tacky ass PayPal account. At least PayPal, you get everything, which is true, but
was nice.
it's no, you know what I mean, guys. We definitely have to get Herman monetized. So between now and next year, this time, he needs to be monetized. He needs to have over 4,000 hours watched hours, meaning watch the videos from the beginning to the end, share them with people, watch it again, critique it, whatever, 2.5 subs and he's not monetized, right? Because the thing is, you need 1,000 people to be monetized, but you also need 4,000 hours, which I calculated was 240,000 minutes.
What's up, Roger?
And then, hey, Roger and everyone, then Draymond, Recovery One Drones, they will monetize you. And every year, Herman is like at the cusp of being monetized. And hey, Eddie Nunez, what's up? And they just go, thank you for such a great effort. But you didn't do it. Try again. Start over. So I'm on a hard drive to get Herman monetized from this September to next year, September.
Like I said,
he keeps coming up close. He's got 3,000 and he had 3,000 and something hours, right, Herman? Roughly or close? Herman, go with me, man. Why? Damn.
Hold on a second. You talking about watch?
I'm trying to get you watched hours, man. Yeah, for watched hours.
Oh, I was at one point like a few hundred away.
Yeah, but because he was a few hundred away, it wasn't that 4,000 hours, that 240,000 minutes that they asked for. It was good getting together with you guys, Herman and Lawrence. I mean, those guys, Phantom Flight. Thank you, Ray. We appreciate it very much. It's always a pleasure getting
Ray, if you got any more spots like that, I like flying over the water.
Ray,
catching those boats.
Ray, yes. If you guys have any more spots like that, Herman and I would love to come out there. I have an Osmo Pocket. Now I'm vlogging, guys. So my next video, that's another thing. I need to charge.
Look out. This next video will be a thumb over the lens.
Yeah, it'll be a thumb over the camera, right? Could you imagine? Hey, welcome to Novice Quads. And then all you see is my thumb right here. Listen. I'm trying to work here. I'm seriously trying to work here. I'm trying to put it so that next year, this time, Herman, you'll be monetized and we can start posting your PayPal and so that means watch more Herman's videos. You know
I don't know, Paul.
what happened? When did Lawrence become an agent for Super Chat? Hey, we got a Super Chat button. You know, we have all the sounds now. Well, most of them. But
You have
we
a,
can't
you
tell.
have a
We
super
can't
chat
tell if
button?
Herman got a super chat. We can't tell if Herman got a super chat because he doesn't have a super chat button. Jeff Norman, what's good, man? NYC
Hey,
Fiber
what's up, man?
Rapper. How are you? Welcome
Is
to the
that
live
is
stream.
that the
Thank you for
gentleman that
coming in.
everyone's always talking about?
Yes, Jeff Norman was with
Okay.
Jose and these guys up in Bridgeport,
Seems to
Connecticut.
get around.
They were taking those shots. He was supposed to come out here in July, and we were supposed to catch the sun going down, but Mother Nature didn't play match up with us. But like I said, it will be my goal to get Herman monetized by next year this time. You're gonna hear it so fucking much from me, you're gonna get
Well, you
tired
know
of
what
hearing
you
it.
can do, Lawrence?
What?
You can go on down to YouTube, right? Wait in the parking lot.
Dude, no, that's okay. You're not getting me. I'm not losing my channel for you, buddy. You're my boy and everything, but the views and opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions that are heard. And never mind, I can't even remember the damn thing.
I didn't say hurt anyone. I just said you can go down there, wait in the parking lot, and when you see the guy that's in
Hey,
charge
Roger,
of that,
what's up, man? I did a sunset last in a great secret spot, Herman and Lawrence. It's on your channel. Oh, okay. I did see something.
what
I didn't
happened?
get a chance to get around to the video. Ray Kelly says he did a sunset last, his last video of a great spot.
Okay.
Well, I just want to let you guys know we plan on catching the 9/11 lights here in Manhattan. You know, like this. I don't know how close or far we will be this year due to certain restrictions and stuff like that. But if you're in the New York City area on Friday night, DM me.
Just go up, go out about 200 feet, and then zoom in.
Well, I'm definitely going out Friday. If I have to throw a paper plane up in the air with a webcam on it or something, I'm getting a shot of those damn lights Friday night.
Balloon.
What happened?
Use a balloon.
Use a balloon. Yeah, in certain neighborhoods, they see that as a standing target and shoot it down. You know that. Yo, look, a balloon. And people start shooting at it. I can see already.
To stay over land.
What's up, Roger? I hope all is well with you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been able to catch anyone in the morning, but I've been waking up early and running out and just doing a lot of stuff. I'm like the little squirrel now. I'm trying to build up footage so when the weather's bad, I have footage to put out. So, actually, we can do this. Here's a tip for tonight. And the tip for tonight is the tip for tonight is winter's coming. You know that you won't be able to fly every day, especially you guys with camera drones. Get out there now. Every chance you get, take pictures, shoot 1-minute videos, get out there and fly. Show says I can use a kite because
make sure you put out all those sunsets and all those sunshiny days in the middle of the winter.
Listen, make people mad at you because you're still posting shit from the summer when it's nice and warm.
Those summer day photos.
Yeah.
A little winter.
We do know about Aeroscope, and we happen to know that Aeroscope will be covering the entire island of Manhattan during that time from 110th Street in Harlem down. No, Babaho is saying beware of Aeroscope. Dude, they tested Aeroscope on us here in the
I got a question for you, Lawrence.
Yeah.
The police and them told you where they were going to be using Aeroscope?
No, they didn't tell me, but someone's saying beware. And
no, I'm
just saying No, but what I meant by that
said,
comment is you try to fly your drone from Brooklyn into Manhattan and see what happened.
he said,
Yeah.
beware of Aeroscope. And you said, they're going to be covering from 110th Street down to where?
Down to downtown. That's all I'll say.
Downtown. So
I'm figuring
so
anywhere from Astoria, from Long Island City, down. Why, if you want to fly into Manhattan?
So you know that for a fact, and not
No,
not
not a, I'm
not
not.
the East, and not the
Disclaimer.
East River.
I don't know. Disclaimer. I don't know nothing. I don't. That's my suspicion. Okay, that's what I suspect.
Okay.
If you try to fly into Manhattan on the 11th, see if your drone comes back, or by the time it lands, you're seeing somebody shine a light in your face, talking about bring it down
All
now.
I'm gonna say is this: I'm quite sure that the East River basin is going to be covered. If there is going to be, you're going to be using aeroscope out there. I'm quite sure down in the basin would be more under aeroscope than 110th Street.
Yeah. Oh, that's most definitely her. I was over exaggerating a little, but
Even 59th Street.
Kermit, you got to go with me tonight, man. You've been killing it all.
Hey, listen.
No, I know.
These people pull up the map. They're going to
Ray Kelly says the NYPD will be using every tool available, not for drones, to prevent an attack. Well, that I know, Ray, and I also believe, but more so, they'll be using drones to prevent people from violating that area during a time of mourning and stuff, because from sun up to sundown on the 11th, people go by and pay tribute. There's private groups that go in before the larger crowds get there. They're going to have the names being read off, all of that stuff. So all day long, yes, you throw a paper plane higher than 50 feet there, it might get knocked out of the air with something.
Okay.
Just saying. Any other night, weekend, no big deal. But with the event, and especially because this is, yes, big money people will be there. This is the 20th year anniversary, right? This 20 years ago that shit happened.
You could have did it last night.
Yeah, I know. Last night I was in bed sucking my thumb by 9 o'clock. I'm just saying.
I don't know how you're going to stay awake to get them tomorrow night.
Oh, I'm going to sleep all day. That's the trick. Sleep all day. You sleep all day, you're up all night. I used to be a graffiti writer. I know how this is
Why
done.
not get them tonight then?
Because the blue cup matches the Freedom Tower lights.
Oh, okay, that's right.
No, I'm definitely not tonight. That would not be cool. And according to certain rules, that would not be good either.
Yeah.
But anyway, what's the next story we got, man?
It'd be terrible.
Huh?
It'd be terrible for the cops to jump on you.
Why they got to jump on me?
Because you out there flying after having the blue cup.
Oh no,
the lights.
Okay. No, that's all right. No, thank you.
But anyway, the next thing we had up was it's funny that you asked that, because this is actually kind of nasty but funny at the same time, as well as
It is. When you sent the story, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, but Snotbot drones testing whales stress.
That is the name of the drone, Snotbot.
You know, over the increasing tourism on boats, you know, the ones that come in to take, you know, on the whale watching and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, apparently it's increasing, and they're now where they have environmentalist group Whale Wise in Iceland are working on innovative research from the skies. You know, crews in sailboats are dispatching drones above breaching whales to catch snot. That's right, snot.
Yes, that's why I keep
from
rewinding it, because I
the
want you to see it.
discharge from their blowhole. So what it is that they're doing this to learn if whether or not that the whales are seeing any stress, that their stress levels are going up from the increase of the boats that are coming into that area to watch for whale watching. So this
Yes.
company is not new. It's not something that they haven't done. They've been doing this for
Hey,
years.
drone worship.
They actually go out. They take pictures of these whales, and they keep track of these whales based on their their markings and stuff on the whales from the photos that
Right, but
they're
they
taking
can
of
pretty
them.
much tell
And
if the whale is suffering from
they also get
stress.
their snot on the thing that they attach to the drone. It
Yeah,
hangs
you
down,
guys can watch it at this link.
has a little catcher on it, and they catch the whale snot on there, and they analyze it for its DNA and everything like that. They match it to those photos, so they know that that whale is, it's the same
I'll
thing they
show
do with
you
people.
again. And yes, they
But
are, even though it's called Snotbot, they are using an Inspire. If you look here, I pulled up this frame specifically. These pads will catch, and these pads on the top and sides here will
yeah,
catch the whale snot on it, which is really nasty, but someone's got to do it. I'm glad it's a drone. Could you
well
imagine some
they
dude
get
on a
close to
boat?
the whale, and when the whale blows out,
Right,
actually
right
there is
here. It blows. This
whale
is what it looks
mucus.
like when it flies through it.
It's not,
Yes.
most
It's not
people
just
it's
water
just
and
water,
stuff.
but no, they catch the whale's mucus in there, and they've been able to find out a lot of things from their testing their snot. Who would
Yeah.
believe?
Yeah. I mean, to get a better grasp of the
Don't leave your
story,
dirty tissues around
I
everywhere.
would say
Discharge it properly.
I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but these guys are on a roll tonight. Let's adopt the killer whale up here in Washington. The entire drone community can adopt a bunch of pods. Okay, nothing like some delicious whale boogers to put on your stomach at ease. Put your stomach at ease. Dan, you're 100% right, but someone's got to do it. And apparently, they care enough about whales, more about whales than they do hungry people in the streets of America. But we're not going to go there.
Well, I mean, somebody has to do it, or these things will have, it will cease to exist. And once we don't need people nor animals to cease to exist, because it starts to change.
Hey, you don't have nobody trying to catch my snot samples trying to survive.
Sure, they do.
Well, yeah, the doctors. Hey,
Doc,
Chad B.
the
What's
doctors
up?
test these things all the time. That's all it
Yeah.
is. The doctors are testing the whale snot to see if their
Well,
stress their stress levels is up. Like you said, right? You're right, Lawrence. Yeah, human beings have to commit suicide first before somebody actually does. Wait a minute. What about
yeah,
people?
but I'm not going to go there.
Yeah,
I'm not going to carry it there. I'm going to get back into my blue cup and get back into the news.
so that's what. No, but no, seriously, somebody's got to do it, because the animals don't actually have a place where they can go, and they would just die out there.
Now, see, drone worship, that's nasty. Maybe that's how we can solve world hunger. Just distribute whale boogers to everyone that's in need. I have to assume it's edible and filling. Dude.
So what? I don't think
We
so.
have to
But
break bread together and just sit in the corner in a restaurant and talk about people.
that's terrible.
And what? Oh, my tech support just said whale boogers are the new tuna. That was tech support.
Wow.
Good morning. Good morning, feet on the ground. How are you over there in this room?
The
I
stream
know
is
it's
going to
early
hell in a
morning.
handbasket.
Hello to you, Rob and Sue over in Australia. Thanks for coming through. Feet on the ground. We love you, man. Thanks for always coming by to support us. Drone Worship says I'm down. Yeah, we do that sometimes, Bill. We go squirrel just because we want to add a little fun to it, and And now that I have all these cool buttons I can press, I'm waiting for certain situations to come up, so
Mm-hmm.
we're trying to add to the production value of those guys. And FYI, we are in the works of trying to get some those guys merch. Before I was my tech support again once corrected me, and I kept saying merch. He just clapped. Oh, wait a minute. He said applaud myself. Thank you. Because I used to say merc, like a mercenary. So now I've got it, merch. Those guys are we're working on some merch, guys.
I need a cricket button.
A cricket button?
Yeah,
All
when you
right.
start
Next time
on
we
your
go on
merch
me.
and all on
I
all that
understand. I
other
just
stuff
played a
like that.
cricket button on myself. All
What
right,
happened?
I'm gonna get a cricket button too.
Your volume level went down. What happened to you? You died over there?
Yeah, how did the surgery go, Dan? What's good? How are you?
Ooh, what
Dan's
happened?
Dan, I know he was going into the doctor or something to have something taken care of. Feet on the ground was asking him how did the surgery go. So
Oh,
I didn't know it was a surgery or whatever involved, but
it ripped something out? Talking about drone worship, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. No, but
I think he's just replacing his parts, human parts, with TPU printing.
okay.
It's got to be something I don't know.
Trying to live forever. See,
Yeah,
this,
for real.
this is my point. What I was trying to make with the last story before you guys turned it into a delicacy. Somebody's actually got to test these things with the whales, and it's not like you can go in and haul them into the doctor's office.
There's the video. Check it out, guys. And also, until Herman gets
And we
monetized,
actually need them out there.
Drone Bum,
It helps the
how are
whole
you?
world operate the way it's supposed to.
This is true. But Paul's out there. I told Paul, I did
What
tell
does
Herman
Paul
about
have
the
to do with the
viaduct.
whales?
Huh?
What does Paul have to do with the whales?
Oh, no, he just came in. He said he's lurking and working. Sorry, can't chat.
Oh,
What's good, Flies on Drones?
anyway, I see you don't like the whales. You wanted to turn their snot into a delicacy. We could go on to something else if you feel like.
Hey, Drone Worship was the one who mentioned turning the whale snot into food. Hey, silly smooth
Hey,
FPV.
Kelly, they're gonna probably have it on crackers. I don't know.
I sent you guys some kangaroo jerky,
Who?
but he said, I'd send you guys some kangaroo jerky, but I like you guys. LOL. Rob from
Oh,
Australia. Those of you who don't know,
how
Rob is
bad is
getting
kangaroo
together
jerky?
a care package to send Herman and I. The last one that came to my house because of a typographical error, they sent it back to Australia. So keep in mind, it took a month to come and go, but it's back in Australia. He's going to resend the care
Oh,
package to us.
it,
So once he does get here, thanks. We appreciate you stopping by, Smooth FPV. Once it does get here, we
yes,
will
thanks for stopping
distribute
by, man.
contents
Yeah.
and show you some of the stuff. Someone does think of the whales, Angie. You're 100% right. But to be collecting whale
Oh,
snot,
now you want to talk about it.
I'm watching the chat. That's my job to take care of the chat. This is your stream.
Oh, now you want to talk about the whale snot.
I'm just a comedic relief.
Whoa, ain't that
How
something?
many more hours have to go till Herman's monetized? We just talked about it, Chad B, unfortunately. Now go with me here, Herman. He doesn't know, he didn't hear the part from earlier, so I have to revise it. Well, anyway, Chad B, Herman received the email saying, good old tried, boy, because you didn't make it this year. And we found out now next year by this time, September 8th, Herman needs 4,000 hours. He was at about 2,000, 3,000. He was maybe at the cusp, who knows? But we have to start all over. Yes, it's 4,000 watched
Oh
hours,
man,
240,000 minutes. And every year Herman gets this close and YouTube sends him an email saying, good old try, my man. But no win. What's up, Aerial Landscape? How are you, man?
Saying I'm the guy that falls in the water on American Ninja Black.
One American Ninja, right? You hit the balloon and just go splat into the water. Hey, Aerial Landscapes, when are you getting to New York, man? Because Friday I will be heading to the city. I'll be heading to Brooklyn about 4:35. I don't know. I have to hit up Rob see what's up with him. You will be at
Shoot.
practice, right?
No, my game starts at 4:30.
Oh, okay, that's right, that's right. You have a game. Well, good luck with you. And you didn't tell them about how nobody wants to scrimmage you guys.
It's all right.
Okay, on to
That's
news.
okay. They don't have to. I mean everybody's trying to recoup from COVID. I understand. Plus some of these schools are,
Yeah, unfortunately, Chad B, we were talking about getting them monetized and stuff like that, and until then, we will have to keep posting this PayPal link, which I think kind of is almost better than Super Chat because
well, super chat is more fun though.
YouTube takes 30% on the dollar. PayPal gives it all to you,
Yeah, but
but
super
we
chat
need
is
to
more
have.
fun. You got the little man and the little thing dancing and the thing with the.
Yeah, I know. Super Chat is more fun. That's why I want you to get monetized, man. How are you, Mike? Fly Zone Drones. Good thing you're hitting the road tomorrow. Great shot behind me. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Would you believe
What
this
happened?
photo behind me was taken with a Phantom 4 standard?
Yeah, that's why the blues are a little.
Fixed aperture, just like the Air 2S, 1-inch sensor, like the Air 2S. Okay. Maybe a few megapixels lower than the Air 2S, but thank you, Aerial Landscapes.
No,
Hopefully I'll have some new pictures to post
no,
this
it's
year.
still 20 megapixel.
Huh? They're both the same, right?
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
you're not
Well,
getting
new
anything
tech,
new.
huh?
You're not getting anything new except for the time that it was made. When you start going into the 1-inch sensor, I told you, you're not going to see them putting 100 billion megapixels.
Hey, for once we have 25 watching and 26 likes, 3
Hey,
dislikes. Hey,
3
we thank
dislikes.
you
All right,
guys.
thank you.
We thank you for those 3 dislikes just as much as we thank you for the 26 likes.
Mm-hmm.
Phantom line always performs. You're right, Aerial Landscape. My Phantom, my
Well,
Phantom 4 Pro is here, and you know what, Herman? I
what?
need to focus on that bird.
Okay. Well, they have the V2, right?
Yeah, they have
Well,
the V2. I could sell my Phantom 4 Pro by itself, but who wants to buy one without a radio?
okay. Well, you gotta get a new radio.
I'm figuring that State Farm might be able to help me do that. Once again, the views and opinions heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the chat and or in the panel.
Wait a minute.
Never mind, never mind. On to the next story.
But
On to the news. Come on, let's go.
speaking about V2s, Autel releasing an EVO 2 Enterprise drone with spotlights and speaker attachment accessories. They're gonna have this and they're gonna have a little bit of that. But what I was going to tell you all is Autel Robotics is showing up their commercial feel of professional mission equipment, such
Right.
as with this EVO 2 Enterprise drone. The company is bringing out 2 new products: the EVO, what is it? The EVO 2 Pro Enterprise with a
Yes.
6K ultra high definition video camera, and
Yep. Right here.
the EVO 2 Dual 640 Enterprise with a thermal imaging sensor in addition to an RGB camera.
Yes.
So
Yes.
both drones are capable of swapping accessories. Now,
Yes. So
what are
they're
they saying
interchangeable.
is new with the drone? Well, this is, like I said, a V2 version of this drone, but you have new carbon fiber design. You have 8 miles high definition transmission signal.
Yes. For both
You have a
birds.
flight time of 42 minutes.
42. That
Maximum
breaks
wind
DJI's
resistant,
record.
maximum wind resistance of 38 miles per hour, ADS-B, and 360-degree obstacle avoidance.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Now,
think that's pretty badass. And this is the package of accessories that you get depending on what model. The
right,
RTK
they're
unit
different.
is,
They're two different birds, and
yes.
you have many different packages you can put together off of those two birds.
Right. You could probably combine, say, the spotlight with the speaker, and or the strobe, but the RTK would be good, especially if you're doing a lot of mapping. And notice, Herman, we were talking about how they may have been able to cut back money on these carbon fiber arms.
Right.
So
Well,
now the arms are
I've
not
seen.
that hard styrene plastic that they were using before. They're actually using
Uh,
carbon fiber on these. Now, did
well,
you
I've
mention
seen
the
a
price of
video.
these suckers?
Well, I seen a video on them, right? Well, before I get to that, I saw a video on them because,
Yes, Maddie,
truthfully
you're
speaking,
right.
there
12
was no
G's.
right. There was no actual price on it. From what I saw, that was what they claim is what B&H is listing it at.
Well, that's B&H here in New York, yes. And meant here in New York, they
Um,
claim from what you were saying that the
as
original version, the 6K version, is
mhm.
$3,750. It
well,
says coming soon.
let's look at
And
this though.
huh?
But let's look at this because you remember when I said to you about nothing new, almost
Yeah.
nothing new other than the structure of the drone itself. I mean, it's not. I mean, I like what they're talking, but you're looking at a 1-inch CMOS sensor, right, with 6K video capability, 20 megapixel stills, right, 3 times loss less, 16
Uh-huh.
time digital zoom with an
Yes.
adjustable aperture, still running from
But
f2.8 to f11.
Third Eye View says this is, like you said, Herman, this is nothing new. They advertised this when they came out with the 6K version.
They
Very,
do
very
it, but they
true.
don't do it in 6K.
Yeah.
Same thing, but they don't do it in 6K.
Jody says he thinks that's with the add-ons. Well, with the add-ons, it's 3,000 for the original 6K version.
So those
It's 3,750, and if you want the dual camera one, the
what's
640T,
with the thermal.
which
Like I
is
was
this
saying, you
version
got
right here. That's this version. Give me a
the
second. Give me a
640
second there.
by 512 thermal image,
Yeah. This is
with the 48
$12,300.
megapixel visual camera. You know, you got spot thermal measurement.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of things going on with this here. Like I said, 16 times digital zoom.
Well,
Hey,
somebody's going to buy it because if they didn't think someone would, they wouldn't make it that price, right?
well, what I like with what Autel is doing with this, like I said, I saw a video from Autel, and they have a bunch of different packages that they're putting together. You can get basically whatever you want, and then later on, if you choose to, banging on the desk again, you can also change your payload with your cameras and stuff like that. You know, they have a
Well,
swappable situation.
Jody says it's the RTA that cost the RTK unit that cost that much for the $13,000
Right,
version.
it will go
Well,
up as much as that, but I'm just saying to you that there's different packages. You can get one of these units and not have to have the RTK.
exactly.
So you know, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see a release date or if it's out or what. I know that
Well,
Dobo did a unboxing video. It was pretty nice.
well, usually that's how you tell when they getting ready to launch them. Usually like Dobo, Billy Kyle, those guys, they get the demo model to do videos on, and shortly after they do their reviews, there's a launch. And
Right.
I'm pretty sure they're sworn to secrecy about it, you know. So if you were to see them doing
Getting
a
one?
video with the 640T, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't expect it, to be honest. The 6K one I see them sending out. The $13,000 one, I don't know if I'd be sending out any demos if
You
I
getting
were.
one?
Huh?
You getting one?
No. I want the book. I want the X Dynamics. That's what I want. I want the X Dynamics. That drone.
Well, this here I saw it comes with a nice hard case and
Jamie says the RTK module runs from $500 to $700,
okay.
roughly.
I'm just saying with this, it comes with I saw it, they have these different packages. Like I said, it comes with this nice hard case. And depending on the kit that you get, determines, I think, how many batteries come with it to set up. I think some of them come with 3, some of them come with 2 batteries. I believe the Pro, which is with the 6K, I think you only get 2 batteries with that setup.
Okay.
Yeah, which is not bad. I mean, if you're talking about a 6K camera, I'm quite sure it's gonna give you the whole wide spectrum of the 4K, maybe at 100 and 120 frames. So you'll be all
Jody
right.
says it better come with a car to get to the job.
What happened?
Jody Drone Shot says it better come with a car to get to the job.
Well, you got guys out there owning matrices, so.
This is true. If you own a Matrice 600, you're
not even a 600.
X Dynamics comes out when the Phantom 5 releases. LOL. Man, X Dynamics is going to release theirs, and when they do, they're going to force. Hopefully,
Undertaking pre-orders for it.
What's good, EVR? How are you, man? What's good? Hope all is well with you.
Taking pre-orders for it?
For what? The X Dynamics?
Yeah.
We could find out.
I don't know if they're still taking pre-orders. It probably is out already. It released already.
You know what? I'm gonna do a search on Captain Google.
Yeah, that released already. You know what's funny? Talk about whale snot, you switch it to a delicacy. Now I'm talking about the EVO. And now you guys want to talk about X Dynamics.
You know what? It's funny because
if I had a story on X Dynamics, you wouldn't talk
X Dynamics, nobody would want to talk about it. Yes, it is on pre-order. It is on pre-order for $3,699. It has a micro 4/3 camera system, interchangeable gimbal, 33 minutes flight time, 11-kilometer range, in large dual touchscreen controller.
It's everything everybody wanted on the Mavic 3.
Yeah. So for those of you who want to pre-order it, just because I have the link up here, you can go straight to them. Yes, for pre-orders again, please send your donations to clcspace.com Clark, and I'll receive all payments for your pre-orders.
What, for the X Dynamics?
Yes.
Are you taking pre-orders for that too?
And you can make 100 easy payments of $75 for the next 8 years. I do have payment plans. EBR was good, man. I hope all is well with you. Patty, you guys, who out there is getting an X Dynamic? For 3,000, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to lie. If I had the money, I'd fucking get it. You know why? the camera system, the interchangeable camera system. This will be,
Cars are
this might
shooting
force,
weddings
this X
and
Dynamics
movies.
might also force DJI to come out with that new Inspire 3. Remember the smaller version they were supposed to
Uh-huh.
come out with?
Well, truthfully speaking, that's what this is.
Yeah, a smaller version of the Inspire. Yes. This looks like their X7 camera, their version of the
It
X7
looks like
camera.
what the Phantom could be on the Inspire in a smaller version. Like if you combine the two of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree
Because
with you.
look at the
Total
landing gear
carbon
on that.
fiber. Come on, guys. This is a sexy ass drone. I'm sure if you sent to novice.quad/com, I'm in there. I'm sure we could all afford to get one of these. I'm just saying. This is a sexy bird. I like it. Look at this. This is the underbelly. You
You know
know,
what?
the head-on view looks like a bug. This looks like something you could take out of the future, man. This is a
I'm
badass
gonna have to
drone.
contact them and ask them a question about this drone.
What? What's
Now,
the question? We'll hit up support right now.
okay, ask them this. You got pre-order. If I pre-order, how long does it take for me to get one?
Okay, here we are. Name, Herman Green. No, let me stop. I'm not going to do that on here. You're going to have to do that yourself, sir.
Oh, I'll ask.
Yeah, go ahead. But this is, oh, hold on. If you have any questions, you want to ask Evolve, like, are you guys serious with that damn price? Or stuff like that. Paul Murray says he's not getting one because it doesn't look like an Inspire. No, I'm just playing.
Well,
It is a sexy EBR, sexy drone, because it cost over 3,500.
well,
Yeah,
here's
it
the
would be
thing.
sexy for that
That's
price.
what that's what I tried to tell everyone when everyone was talking about. Oh, we want
Yeah,
this
Recovery
on
One
that,
says if it
Mavic
flies
3,
like the demo, it's pretty nice.
and we want this on the Mavic 3, and we want that on the Mavic 3. I said, well, wait a minute, that's no longer a Mavic. It's not gonna
Yeah,
be able
that's
to hold
true.
it.
That's true.
Not gonna be able to hold it. As soon as that Micro Four Third sensor camera tips down to look at the ground, the drone's gonna flip over.
You know, let's see. Hold it.
Everybody
X
kept telling
Dynamic
me, "Oh,
Evolved
you
2
could
hands-on impressions, CES
squeeze."
2020. 1 year ago, Billy Kyle.
That was the
So
original one.
yes, it was. That was the original one. You're 100% right about that.
Yeah, that was the
Time
one
to
that
get
the
excited a
transmission
year
system
ago.
had issues.
Yeah, all of the videos are a year ago. In fact, it goes back. Oh, the X Dynamics Evolve. This is the Evolve 2, guys.
Excuse me, you
Okay,
don't
so
see the
they're
videos all over the place for it?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm looking now. I need
Just
to
said
do
if it's
some
anything
research.
like that, then it might be a nice drone.
I need to do
But
some research, Herman. If I
for
cross a
that
few,
camera and interchangeable lenses, do you get all of those lenses for that 36?
listen, Herman,
36, if you get all of
Herman.
those lenses, because I saw there was 3 lenses.
Yeah,
If you get all 3 of those lenses with that camera, that's
yeah.
a damn good price.
Well, I'm hoping to cross a few people off the Christmas list, and maybe I can get pretty close to getting one. I'm just saying. I don't have that many friends. I'm
What
just,
happened? Oh well.
I'm messing with you, man. But if I were to cross 15 people off my Christmas list, I might be able to work it out. If I cross 15 people off my Christmas list and forget a few birthdays next year, I could get the X Dynamics Evolve 2.
What was it that guy said about the Air 2S? He
What?
goes, even if I gotta eat ramen for 2 months, I'm picking that up.
Yes, I remember that. That was so funny. He's like, yo, I'm getting an Air 2S. My wife's gonna be pissed at me. And if I've gotta eat ramen for the next year and a half, I'm getting me a DJI Air 2S. That was funny. What did Bill say? I always fly camera drones over FPV as they'll be easier to outfit with remote ID. Bill,
What happened?
they'll be easy to outfit with remote ID, but FPV is the same thing.
Who needs an
Most of
outfit
the
for
chips, most of
FPV?
the FPV boards are coming with Bluetooth. So now when you plug in an FPV bird, it transmits a Bluetooth signal. So
Who
there's your
needs an
remote
outfit for
ID.
FPV?
Coast to Coast was saying I always fly camera drones over FPV
Oh,
as they will be easy to outfit with remote ID. Well, if you fly DJI, you already have remote ID. Your drone is already transmitting. Now, if you're talking about FPV, like I said, most stacks and ESC boards are coming with the Bluetooth transmitter. So
okay.
now, if it's transmitting a Bluetooth signal, that drone, every place it is, that makes it remote ID because Bluetooth can be picked up on the spectrum of remote ID.
I can see it now. Karen talking about they're invading us.
Huh?
On the
Johnny
drone
Drone
for the
Flyer,
break.
his birthday's in 8 days, man.
Ooh,
So Johnny Drone Flyer, he's just saying my
okay.
birthday's in 8 days. Hey, Dave Innes, how are you, man? Dave Innes, I hope all is well with you and your side of the world.
That's nice, John.
Yes, thank you. We
What are you
appreciate
doing
you
for your
coming in,
birthday?
Dave. Seriously. Um, Michael from Fly Zone Drones. I want to see some more FPV videos, man. You guys are doing pretty good with learning the FPV and stuff. But word of advice, learn to repair your own bird because there will come a time and point where I was sending my drones from New York to California to be worked on, and then they were sending them back, and I was covering all of that. Now I know how to repair my own drones. That course stays in my pocket.
Mm-mm-mm.
Just a food for thought, and hold on,
Johnny, I'm 3 days after you.
a news tip, a Tom's tip. No, that's a novice quads tip.
Well, Tom's not here, so
I know. So I figured, but that's his news tone that I had set up for him, for Tom's tips.
okay.
So I figured every time I do a tip, I'll play it or something to that effect.
That's how it goes. Okay, Tom's
Yes.
tip for the day.
Tom's tip for the day is
He's not here, so there's no tip.
well, we did
We go to
we
our
did a,
we go to
we did a couple of tips.
we go to our subpart tip guru.
All right,
Novice
hold on. We're
quads.
gonna get one. Hold on. What's the tip for today? Tech support.
Make sure you power
Here it
down all
is. You
your
guys are gonna
electrical
find this
devices.
funny. I'm gonna repeat what he said word for word. Today's text tip is tech support does not support your tech tips. That's what he just told me. That's some shit, right? I can't get a break, man. As tech support is off duty. All right, gonna get started building a super G.
Told you it's more
Interesting.
like customer service.
Interesting. You're getting into cruisers. But it's my tech support will become customer service soon. I'm a boss.
No, but who's flying what
Oh,
now?
Herman.
Yeah,
You guys are gonna find this funny. Remember, I
wasn't
told
me.
you my phone did an update, right? And it went from shooting in 8K to 1080p, and I couldn't change it.
Yeah.
Tech support here found out why my phone would not shoot in 8K anymore.
Why?
There's a mode called video stabilization. When you cut that on, video stabilization is only good in 1080p.
Right.
We cut off the video stabilization. My phone can record in 8K, dog.
Really?
Yes, it
But
can.
now you need
Yes, it can.
stabilization.
I give a clap to tech support here. He's off camera. He doesn't want to show his face, anything like that. But yes, he had 2 tech victories this week. Remember, my computer went haywire after I'm running Windows 11, guys, part of the beta testing part and helping him
And he
with
doesn't know how to
issues.
use it.
And I did an update What? What did you say, Herman?
Huh?
What did you say?
Huh?
My computer, I did an update for Windows 11, and it completely wiped my computer silly. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to do a live stream this Sunday that passed. And my tech support, actually, while I was out flying that Friday, I think it was we were out flying Friday or whatever day we went to Long Island. He got that
That
Saturday.
was
It was Saturday.
Thursday.
Saturday. No, it wasn't Saturday
That was a
because I
Thursday,
worked
wasn't
Saturday.
it?
It was Sunday. No, because I don't go out Sunday. So it had to
Oh,
be
it
Friday.
wasn't a Sunday. It was a Thursday, wasn't it?
It was Thursday, yeah, Thursday or
Thursday.
Friday. But anyway, he got on and my tech support. He fixed my computer, sent me a picture of my computer working and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's
So
why
now
he's
it's
on.
working, or you
Hmm?
haven't seen the glitches yet,
I haven't seen the glitches yet. I don't know what
or
he was doing.
you wouldn't know if you saw one anyway because you don't even know that
It's Windows
Windows
11,
11
exactly.
works. You don't
Yeah,
think it's
it's
supposed to
Windows
do that?
11. Right. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. I'm still loving that. The drone got me started. Can't. Yeah, Third Eye View has just started flying FPV, and
Okay.
he's a little open, and that's
Right.
usually how it starts, dude. You
I
start
haven't
with a
heard.
tiny whoop, and uh,
Just just talking about FPV got you.
it was Friday, Long Island. Stevie
Was
says,
it
yeah,
huh,
yeah, it was Friday, but
Thursday?
he's been doing his thing here. I had to legally name him tech support now. I can't
What
call
happened?
him nothing else but tech support. So scroll up. Third eye can't get a 5 inch fast enough, man.
Mm-mm. Well, Lawrence, I
I'm
got some
mentioning that.
weather headed your way.
Huh?
There's some weather headed your way eventually.
I'm not worried about it. Great show. Herman and Lawrence have to get ready for our stream. Ray Kelly. Yes, don't forget
Okay,
to
Ray.
check out the Fly for Fun show
Yeah.
immediately after this one
Make
at
sure you.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be back on Sundays, God willing.
Mhm.
Uh, Something weird doesn't happen. Murphy's Law has a lot of great laughs at my expense, but
Well, you know the stream's
oh,
not over.
what happened?
No, the stream's not over.
I know,
Oh,
I know. The stream's not over. I still have something in my blue cup.
okay. That's how you determine whether or not the stream is over.
That determines when the stream is over. When the blue cup runneth empty, I'm out of here.
Wow. That how
Yes,
it
but for
goes.
those of you who are new to FPV, I'm going to say one thing. Do not get into the lazy habit like I did of buying stuff pre-built.
No.
Once you get a hold on, we did this wrong. Here's novice quads tip time. And the tip is for you
Lava
FPV
squad.
pilots, man, you messed up my flow.
Oh my bad.
All right, hold on, let's
Start
try
over
this.
from the sound. Start over from
All
the
right,
sound.
let's start over.
Yeah,
Here's
hit
novice
the sound
quad
again.
tip times, and the tip for today is for you FPV pilots, do not get into the habit of buying pre-built birds. If they're tiny whoops, okay, but if it's anything from a 4 inch or bigger, learn how to build. It'll save you a
Okay.
lot of money.
I
I've
got a
paid,
question.
yeah.
What if it's a big boot?
Don't pay to get it built, because the point I'm about to make is I paid $350 for a 6 inch Chameleon FPV drone at $350. Great build. I got it. It flew fine, everything. But had I know how to build it, I could have built the same bird for about $250. That would have been $100 saved. That's all I'm saying. Get used to to building, repairing your shit, because you're going to be mad when you crash your bird and you have to send it out and to be fixed. Seriously, all you guys, Maddie, Third Eye, Mike from Fly Zone Drones, learn, and start collecting the tools now to repair your birds. Seriously,
Hmm.
that's it. I'm done.
Well,
Don't fall over your chair like Adrian flying FPV, Lawrence. Dude,
what
the
happened?
blue cup, not the blue cup, never spilleth.
Oh, well,
It says
Lawrence.
don't fall over like your chair like Adrian flying FPV. Going to start building my next quad, a Super G. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Take your time, Mike. Um, I don't know. You know what, Stephen? I don't know what something is. I'm not afraid to go to Google and say, what is a Super G? Is that a cruiser? UPG FPV frame. Super G FPV frame. Okay, from Pyro Drone, I see a Super G. It's a Super G, not a Project 30. Oh, it is. There's two different versions of a Project 30. Let me show you what the
Why
hell
you get him
I'm looking
started?
at.
Now he's
You
gonna get
guys
one.
are you guys are wondering what the hell I'm babbling
Now
about.
he's gonna
Okay.
get one, and he's gonna kill himself soldering.
This is a seven this is a 7-inch Super G cruiser. The frame is $100. It has a dead cat style, but also hold on, go back. Why didn't it? Okay. Also, this is a Super G Project 39. No, this is a bootleg. They're both from Pyro. How are they both selling a Project 399 Super G? Oh, this is a Super G Plus.
Uh,
Ah, the Super G Plus has a dead cat design, and the Super G. This, I assume, this is what you guys are going to build. All right, nice.
okay.
All right, nice.
Now
And
you
I say nice because my first drone I built was a 5-inch bird,
okay?
and I remember Herman. You remember the infamous Tyro 99?
Uh-huh. Now let me ask you this about this dead cat version. Can you actually stretch a dead cat over it and like have the motors pop out like the end of the feet?
Wow. Oh, he says, can you stretch a dead cat over it, dude? That's really morbid, but
You didn't see a
Mike
guy on
says, I
YouTube
already
doing
know
that
how to
with his
repair
cat?
them. Okay, so you're ahead of the game. Oh, yes, you're looking for this at the 7-inch. You're going to build a cruiser, dude. Welcome to the world of cruising. Just make sure you put GPS on that bitch. That way you can play back the recording in your DVR and put the longitude and latitude into your phone and find the general area. That'll
Okay.
definitely help. You're gonna build a 7-inch cruiser? Dinner time. Chad B, you guys have a great evening.
Hey,
Chad B,
Chad, thanks
thank
for
you for
stopping
coming
in
in
and hanging
all
out,
the
man.
time. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. Don't forget to
Thank you.
click that like button on the way out as well.
Well, if you hit it on the way in, there's no need to hit it on the way out. Look at him go. Whoa. You're gonna
Stop it,
finish it.
man. It's almost at the bottom. I had to turn the cup up. It's
Oh.
down here now.
Well,
It's like,
anyhow, Lawrence, you know, we have one more story here that I wanted to
yes,
bring
we
up.
do.
And anytime we get things like this, I always think that it's good because it's if you see the innovation of drone tech and see where it's going, this is some of the places that you'll probably see it being used first. But drones for 911 responders or 911 response. Paladin autonomous drones can be on the scene in seconds, they say.
Yep.
Because every second counts. When the police department gets a call or the fire department gets a 911 call, yet minutes are wasted, assessing area and stuff like that once they get to the location. So now what they're saying is that Paladin drones can be on the scene in seconds. There's a
Yes.
small what was it? Paladin Drones is a small company, Houston based startup
Yes.
software and drone manufacturer is offering a solution that can dispatch a drone autonomous operation to the location in seconds And once this drone flies to this dispatch scene, the drone can start to send back overhead aerial images to the command center of the police department or fire department. So is that
Yes.
once they get, before they get to the scene, they already know what they're dealing with.
Well, this particular company, Paladin
Yeah,
Drones in Houston, I have the video link here, and it shows how cops that are dispatched by themselves, like out here in New York City, in Nassau County by themselves, they can actually
man.
dispatch a drone to the area and take some surveillance from the sky and let the officer know what's going on at that time and place at the same
Right.
time.
So they don't have to assess that themselves once they
Right.
get there.
Right. If there's something happening in the back of the house, the drone would be okay. Move around. The drone operator would be okay. Move around the house to the right side. There's an altercation in the rear, or do not go back there until you get more help. So this company is actually offering a service, a Paladin Drones,
Yes.
autonomous drones for 911. This is their page right here. They are offering their services to set up drones in your town, in and around your town or area, where the drone can launch in minutes. At the click of a button, the operator actually clicks the location, the drone takes off and makes a beeline to that location. Okay. And literally can get there before the police, and via cell phone, the operator can tell the police officer what's going on.
Actually, what happens is that drone can transmit its images back to command center. So
Yes.
911 operators, whoever, the police already have eyes on the scene before they even get there.
Right.
Same with the fire department. They know that there's this heat. They can see there's things going on in the back side of the building. What's going on in the front side of the building? It's a great tool.
Well, this
for them.
video shows a little bit of it. I'll post a link to the video so you can check it out. But it shows this lady here is actually controlling the drone while still communicating with the command center and looking around. While the police officer is getting out of his car, he already has a view of the drone and can tell what's going on, because she'll hit return to return to home. Once the area is secure, the drone will return to where it took off from. So a bunch of these could be set up on rooftops. Right. A bunch of them could be set up on rooftops.
You don't even have to put it on a rooftop. You can put it on a pole that creates a charging ability for them to be able to charge this thing.
Yeah. But they're doing a Skydio bash. Here's the link to the video so you can watch the whole thing. Unfortunately, we can't play the sounds and all of that stuff because of copyright infringement, et cetera, et cetera. Dinner looks good. Tech support made dinner.
Look at that. Now, see, he finished his blue cup. Now he's starting.
TVS Crossfire. Okay, hold on a sec. I'm putting a TVS Crossfire with the Maytech F22 Lil B 30 amp ESC with Echo 2 motors, 2207s, 1700. Okay, so with 1700, you'll be able to do some cruising and some freestyle flying.
No, I don't get that. Don't get that.
And a 1 milliwatt VTX. Make sure that 1 milliwatt VTX is TBS, bro.
No, I don't get that. Don't get that.
Don't listen to him. I've been using that 1 milliwatt VTX from TBS in most of my rigs. You see my videos, the distance I get? No breakup, nothing. No problem whatsoever. I would swear by it. So keep us posted on the build. I know you have an Instagram and or a TikTok. Let us see the progress. Let us see what's happening. And if you have any problems, maybe I could help. Maybe I can't. If I definitely can't, I can point you to someone who can, for sure. Wifey has a Skydio type technology without the flying, tracking my every move. Stevie, that's just called your phone, your cell phone.
Is that what it is, Stevie?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it you're not hard to miss? But yeah, Lawrence, like I said, this
There's that
technology
video
here
again.
would be nice for the police and the fire department. And then once they get there, they can put their drones up and look for heat signatures and stuff like
You
that.
know what?
And
I
people
I would
inside
like
the
to
building.
see I would like to see those drones in action here in New York City. They would get plenty of use because the gun. Imagine
That's why I
already have the
said you'd have to
gunshot.
get.
We already have the gunshot detectors.
Well, that's what I said to you.
in New
You'd
York.
have to have a spot where a pole or something that you can build with a charging platform on it. New York would need drone in a box. Somebody would take it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, not a problem. I mean, I'm not the world's best FPV builder. My soldering jobs still suck, but I was able to help someone herp. I was able to help someone in Finland with their GPS. They couldn't figure out the problem, and I helped them get their GPS up and running from what I learned in personal experience. And it cost me nothing to help you get up and running,
Uh-oh.
as opposed to some of the stuff I had to learn on my own. A lot of the stuff I learned from one or two people.
You're gonna help him solder?
What happened?
You're gonna help him solder?
No, he's going to start the build, and as he runs into problems, he'll figure out. He says he's worked on stuff like that before, so it shouldn't be too hard. At least that's what I'm thinking. I mean, my first build was a 5-inch. It never got off the ground. I did soldering okay. It just never flew because I didn't know about the Betaflight version of it. I mean, I didn't know how to use Betaflight. Once I found
Oh,
out
so
how
you
to use
couldn't.
Betaflight, huh?
So let me ask you this: Is it that it couldn't get off the ground, or is you just didn't know how to use?
I didn't, I didn't, I
So,
didn't know what to do after
so what'd
building
you do
it.
with the drone?
I hooked it up to Betaflight. I found out I had to troubleshoot it in Betaflight. I found out the flight controller had the wrong firmware on it. And once I found that out, it was airborne. Flew it for like a week, crashed it, and it was gone.
Wow.
Yeah, that Tyro 99. It's a drone you can build for $100, for $99. Now they have a $129 Tyro 129. But that Tyro 99, they were buying them by the thousands. I figured, why not learn how to build on a $100 drone as opposed to a $250, $300, $350, whatever.
Right.
And I learned a lot from it. I learned a lot from it.
Right.
Seriously.
You see how
Huh?
you guys crashed those drones? Like you said, you crashed that thing, and that was that.
Yeah.
Thank God these things came along as an adult. I can only imagine having to tell my mother something like that.
Oh, please. That would be the first and last one I ever had. If that were the case, what? You broke a $100 drone, and you know how many paychecks it took us to get that $100 drone? Yo, I would never hear the end of it, yo. Herman, you come from the same
It-
era. Parents didn't
it-
play, but you broke what? You know how long it took
you
me?
know that would
How
cost a
many
whole lot
hours of
more
overtime
than
I had to do?
$100 back then.
How many egg sandwiches I had to miss for breakfast so you can get that? You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-mm.
You know exactly what I'm talking
Oh, but
about, man.
seriously though, yeah. Hey, I want to see the thing fly. So once you
Yeah,
get it,
definitely, Mike.
get it up and
Yes,
going.
definitely. All good wishes sent your way. We definitely want to see the bird fly. I mean, had I had half the help that I had access to, but you know what it was? I had put I I relied on only 2 or 3 people.
Okay.
And there were so many other sources out there, but these 2 or 3 people were saying, yo, this is how I do it. And I they got me in the air. I was flying. They got me flying, these people, and I give them credit for helping me out. It's just unfortunate we are no longer talking to each other anymore. But you know how shit is. in the drone world. You know
Oh,
the bitchness
yeah.
of of
Do
drones.
I?
You have to fly the Diatone Roma 5. I have it. It's absolutely outstanding. Durability is amazing. Crashed it 4 times hard and is perfect in one piece.
Okay.
Dude, 5.25 millimeter frame. Okay, that's good thickness. Anything from 5 or higher means it's pretty decent thick on the millimeter on the arms.
Mhm.
Like my Source One is 5 or 6 millimeter arms are so thick. I've hit a pole, I've hit the ground. I hit a pole at 60 miles an hour and that thing spun. I hit a ground and I must have did at least 50 rolls with it, just like
Mhm.
cartwheel,
Now,
rolling like that. And that bird still flies till today.
what drone was that when you were hitting Highland Park?
Huh?
What drone? The day when me and Ray came up to Highland Park to meet up with you and John, and you were hitting everything in Highland Park.
Oh, that was a 5. That was the same bird. Yes. That was the
Okay.
same one. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that
And
one is like it's like the ball in the pinball machine.
yeah, you're right. Hitting
Running
everything.
into everything in the park with that one.
Listen, if you're not crashing, you're not learning anything. They say that in FPV.
Yeah,
Mike
you're
could tell
learning
you.
the distance between tree and pole.
Mhm. Mhm. I've had that drone about a year and a half,
Wow.
easy, and it's still working. It's still flying. Only thing I've changed are props. I've had to clean it off a couple of times.
Does it need a paint
It
job?
took a it took a pretty bad dive into the mud, and I literally had to let the mud dry so I could clean it with rubbing alcohol and a toothbrush.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so it can't imagine having $100 drone as a kid. Stevie, if you did, I bet you wouldn't have crashed it. Because if you did, you know you'd never see another one. That's for sure.
Well,
The skies are looking pretty nice out there.
yeah, I told you it was a nice day. In the beginning of the show,
It's just
sun was
extremely
shining.
windy.
The weather is not too hot. It's just hot enough. Man, it could be a little cool, but we last couple of days we had a nice breeze going.
Right.
As,
Well,
as
I
long as
don't, like
it's
I
not
said, I don't
90
know
in
what
New
we're
York,
doing,
it's fine.
but definitely for 9/11, I will be in the house. I
Everywhere.
hope the only reason I would not be in the house during 9/11 is
Uh-huh.
if I didn't get any shots tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow, and I know
Okay.
tomorrow I'm not going to Brooklyn, but Friday I definitely am. So regardless, whether I get shots of the Freedom Tower lights or not, I will have some footage to make a few videos and
Mhm.
you know how we do. We don't go out there we don't put a battery in unless we got something to shoot.
Well, I still think that you should try to do it tomorrow. But,
We could. We could.
I'm just saying
Why
that's
not?
something that you should because I don't know. The
If you want to
11th,
meet, if
the
listen, if you want
11th
to meet
doesn't
up
sound
tomorrow
right.
after practice, we could.
The 11th doesn't even sound good because with
What
all of
happened?
I don't know.
It's up to you. It's your option. If you want to meet up tomorrow after practice, I'll get on a train and meet you. I know what time you get out of practice. I mean, I'll be getting out here at late, but I don't care. That's what you have to do to get that shot.
Mhm.
I want another shot like this one over me. And this one here, believe it or not, um, that shot was taken with me, you, and Ray. I think one. No, yes, no, it wasn't with Ray. It wasn't. Yeah, that's a different time. Never mind.
I was there.
No, no, not this one. No,
Oh,
not this one.
okay. I was gonna
This
say.
shot behind me. No, I was thinking of a different time. But when we flew this same area, this same direction, the lights weren't on. But it was me, you, Ray. I think coming from out of over by Tesla that night?
No,
Yeah.
not me.
No, I'm saying without the lights, we were there one night.
Not by Tesla.
Oh, okay. I could be wrong.
You sure that wasn't your boy?
The blue cup runneth empty. Yeah, yeah, that's who it was. It was definitely with the other member. I care not to mention. Only for copyright infringement. I don't even want to mention the name. You can't say I mentioned your name on my live stream.
Okay.
And
Well,
noise.
no, but that'll be some nice shots to get. I just don't know. I don't know how safe I feel with all of
With what?
with the on the actual 11th. But
Well,
I don't know. It probably won't even be a problem.
what, tomorrow night?
No, any night.
I'm thinking tomorrow night, if anything, they'll have the lights on for about 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. COVID patrol.
I don't know how long they
Stevie
were on
says.
for last night, but they were on. You know what I mean? And I don't know if they're gonna turn them on and then have them on and then turn them off, and then they were on.
Hey, Stevie,
I don't know
I
how
gotta
you
tell
do
you
that.
something.
Your keyboard is sitting on the table, right?
What happened?
The keyboard is sitting on a table.
The keyboard is sitting on a small desk. The microphone is on a desk. My sound effects are here. The remote is here. My phone. Yes. Yes.
Every
So do I
time,
need?
every time you touch the keyboard, it sounds like you're beating on the table.
Wow. I need to turn down the gain on this microphone. Maybe that's it. Maybe that'll work. But I don't. Either that or I have to type lighter. Yes, Stevie. Hopefully the
Touching the
COVID
mic.
task force won't be out Friday night.
The who?
The COVID task force. I'm playing. I'm playing. I know the COVID task force will be out.
You
I
mean
missed it last night
Civilian
by
Jones
18 minutes,
task
but I was
force?
outside by myself with no problem. People that think it's going to be problems are the ones that are going to be flying into Manhattan trying to get a close view. 100% right, Big Matt. I told you the sky will be orange 9/11 or tell free zone. Stevie stopped it. Stop it. But you're right, Big Mac. Those that are trying to get close to Manhattan across that river to get that close up shot, it's not going to happen. Or you may get out there and find by the time your drone gets back, someone shining a floodlight in your face. Excuse me, sir, land the drone now. Just like that guy in Five Borough, he says, "Hey, I was flying at Flushing Meadows Corona Park, and the police asked me, did I have my trust certification on me, which I find strange. I don't think the police would know anything about it, but I thought the story was strange. But he also failed to realize that when he was flying his drone out of that park, the U.S. Open was going on, was in audience.
Where is he flying from?
Corona. He was in the park in the airfield,
Okay.
and he just went up maybe a little bit past the perimeter of the airfield, and supposedly the police came up and asked him to show his trust certification, which I find strange because the police, I've never run into a police officer that have known about it since
Yeah.
it's fairly new. If he had asked for
So
your
they
drone
asked him
registration,
for his
I would
trust
see.
card,
Yeah,
not his drone registration.
and he had his trust
Card.
card. No, he just asked for the trust.
No, that's what I'm saying. He asked for his trust card, not his registration.
Right.
Not
Right.
ID, his trust
I
card.
don't know exactly. So I don't know how much I believe that actual story,
Not the
but I can tell you
international police mambo jambo about needing to see your ID.
exactly. And Classic, who frequents that park, Ron, we know him as, he says, "Yep, very strange." And signs were posted. NYPD never asked for Part 107. I doubt they even know what trust is. I agree. I think that this post was just being posted in 5 boroughs, so people go, ooh, they did? Oh, let me make a copy of my trust. Well, FYI, I have a copy of my trust right here on my phone. Not only that, I always pull up before you fly. So if you come in my face and say anything
Before you
about,
fly,
if you come in my face and say anything about you don't have authorization, here's my trust right here.
can't
You
see a
know,
thing.
so with the number. I'm not saying the guy was lying. I'm just saying it doesn't sound right. The police don't even know to ask you for your regular drone registration without asking for that trust thing. Oh,
The
good. You couldn't
police
see.
first international law language is, can I see some ID?
Yeah,
Never,
right.
can I see your trust card?
Right. But like I said, I'm not saying dude was lying. I'm just saying the story didn't sound right. I've been approached by police. I've been approached by Karens. I've been approached by almost everybody here in New York. New York City
Karen said something
Department of
about flying
Parks.
your drone?
Huh?
Karen said something to you about flying your drone?
Oh, I didn't tell you. I was flying FPV. I ran into my first Karen, but she started running. I said, "What? Your name is Karen? You're going to be a Karen?" And she just took off. I was
Mm-mm.
flying along the
Scared the
beach.
woman away?
Yeah, you're damn right. I told you God would never let me meet a Karen, and that's why. She came up. I was flying along the beach. I was
You
standing
right,
there.
Mick. You right, Big Matt.
I trust that's an informant. You're right about that shit. You're right about that shit, Matt. But anyway, I was standing on the boardwalk, and there's a little path that comes from the sand. And I was standing right at
Uh-huh.
outside it, and
Okay.
she comes up and it says, "Excuse me, sir, can I pass?" I said, "Yes, you can. There's more than enough room for you to get behind me." Because there was a little path, and I was outside the railing, leaning on the railing. So she goes,
Mm-hmm.
"Excuse me, sir, can I pass?" I said, "Yes, you can." She goes, "Well, there's a gentleman here." Now she's talking to me. So now I'm flying back to me, FPV. I'm making a beeline back to me. And I see her standing there, okay, with her beach chair and everything. And I said, "Yes, the old man, there's enough room for him to get by me." And she goes, "Oh, well, you should not be standing." I said, "Hold on, wait a damn minute. Let me land my drone first. Hold on a second. I'm looking at you right now." She goes, "Oh no, you're getting angry." I said, "Yeah, you're right. I'm getting angry because the pathway's clear and you sound like a Karen." And I landed and I took my goggles off and I said, "Oh, what's your name? Is your name Karen by chance?" And she started walking away fast. "Oh, he's angry. He's angry," and mumbling something under her breath. "You're damn right I chased her ass away."
Uh, ah.
Well, I pray to meet a Karen one day.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
And then she goes, "Oh, I just wanted the man to be able to." I said, "Miss, there's more than enough room for him to walk behind me. I could see that from my drone while you were standing on the left side of me behind me."
So,
Okay.
I mean, were you standing in the pathway or?
No. It's a pathway with two wood beams going down to the sand. I was outside of it, okay, down the stair, leaning on it, just leaning on it. Now people were coming and going like it was nothing up and down the beach. She had to stop and say that this man, now he stopped to watch me. He
Mhm.
was watching me fly. She said that he could not get down the beach, and man, yeah, she better had walked away fast. I said, "What? Your name is Karen? You're a Karen? Let me find out." Yo, I was going in. "Oh, you're getting angry. Let me get out of here." You better fucking get out of here. Oh, Herman singing. The views and opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily views and opinions that are expressed by anyone on the panel and or in the chat. Well, I'm sorry to say, but if she was a Karen, she changed her mind then.
That's funny. I'd have liked to have seen that.
Dude, dude, the old man was standing there watching me fly. She naturally assumed that he was afraid to walk down the boardwalk, down the path because I was flying or what? I was in the way? No, I was not in the way.
Well, let me know when you run upon that one that you can get to cry when you do that.
What? To get to cry? The
Yeah.
crying Karen?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pulling up. My shit's shooting 8K now. I'm gonna zoom in on your tears. That's right. Let me run into a Karen. AB United, what's up? You know what it is? Don't
You
you
ever
know what
see
it is?
those videos and people running their
You're right,
Karen, and as soon
United.
as they call out, she starts crying and doesn't want you to
Yeah.
videotape her anymore?
Yes, of course, of course. That's like the guy who bumped into a Tesla, not knowing that Tesla has cameras 360 degrees around it. Okay. The guy bumped into a Tesla and actually he tapped it and fell on the ground like the Tesla hit him. And the guy saw it on his camera. He saw it from inside the Tesla because you come within a view of it, the sensors come on or whatever. But the guy tried to act like he got hit by the Tesla. The dude came out, slapped his hand, and said, "Man, if you don't get up, they're trying to act like I hit you with my car." The views and opinions spoken by Norris are not the views of everyone in the chat or on the panel. Wow. Thank you, Matt, for reminding me of that.
There's only one other person on the panel.
Listen, Dad, listen. There's a reason I haven't ran into a true Karen. And if she was thinking about being one, I chased her ass away.
I can see it now. She says, Lawrence, oh my God, you're getting angry.
And mace me? That would have been funny had she maced me. I probably would have cleared my eyes and hit her. No, never mind. Hit her with my drone.
Man, I can see it now.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad that she decided to walk away. And I wish Facebook would start sending me. There's a safety check near you for Hurricane Ida. I'm safe. I'm fine. I don't need to sign your list saying I'm safe.
Oh, that thing on Facebook? Yeah, a lot of people.
Tech support just said I can turn it off.
How? Because I kept seeing it. I just hit the button.
It keeps popping up every few days or so.
Yeah, just say you're fine. Just hit the thing.
I'm not clicking on it, man. They already counting everywhere I go. I use my phone. I use my ATM card. They count how many times you go through the turnstile. They count how many times you go into the supermarket. You know, if you don't know what the hell I'm doing by now, and you don't know you're wasting your time recording me.
How many times does it count? How many times you jump the turnstile?
No. No, that was back in the 70s when I was a teenager. Back in the 70s when I was a teenager. Did you know at one time out here where I live,
No.
Herman, that you had to pay to get on the train to come here, and then you had to pay to get off the train? When I was a little boy, you had to. You had to pay to get on the train, and you had to pay to get off the train out here. Talk about highway robbery, huh?
Okay.
Yo, it's almost that time, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost that time. Every time one of your friends hits it, you get a notification. It lets you know that your friend's okay. I'll never hit any of those things. Exactly, Stevie.
What
If
happened?
you're my friend and you don't know I'm okay, you're not my friend. I'm just saying.
No, but
I mean, I have to check in.
Okay.
I have to check a box. Well, listen, Herman, I have to check a box on Facebook.
What happened?
I have to check a box on Facebook to let you know that I'm okay.
Not me. I'm just saying to you, there are people that you know that you don't keep in touch with on a day-to-day basis. And we just had a bad storm, and some people lost life. Some people lost a lot of property. And
Later, Mike.
You don't know that these people that you know are not good. You just know that the news said such and such amount. So, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Is this better with me typing?
It's a little better.
Okay, yeah, I'm not doom like big like Lily Monster from the Monster.
Sounds like you're
okay.
All over the mic.
Oh well, yeah. Unfortunately, my desk is barely what you call a desk, but I'm working on shit.
All right, it's fine. But yeah, man, it's that time of the night that we have to say farewell to all of the people in the chat.
And don't forget to check out the Fly for Fun show immediately after this.
To head on over to Fly for Fun show and let them know that we sent you over there, and tell them we said hello, and go on over there and support those guys over there on Fly for Fun show. We'll be back again on what?
Hey, Paul. Yes, Paul, Drone Bum. I'm going to
Hey.
hit you up. I'm trying to get Herman to come up with a date where we can go up to that viaduct.
No.
But I have you as a friend now on Facebook, so I will definitely keep you posted for sure.
The earlier
you want to say, Herman?
Probably the earlier might be better, but we'll talk about that.
Yes, but, I did tell him. I told him we would have to do it early because you're a football coach, so it would more than likely have to be in the morning, about 9 or 10.
Yeah, so we'll be back again on Sunday on Novice Quad's channel. We'll bring you some more drone stories and hang out and chit chat, talk a little bit of smack, and play with his sound effects, and exercise the overusage of the.
I'm going to get the cricket button for you, Herman. I'll get the cricket button working for you. Anything you want, like people laughing, crowds laughing, stuff like that. So
sounds good, but like I said, I'd like to thank everybody in the chat for coming in tonight and hanging out with us and chit-chatting a little bit here and there and listening to Lawrence's madness. But
you're listening to me rant.
Yeah. And like I said, I thank you, for without you, none of this would be possible. And I'll see you next time on Phantom Flight 101 with those guys.
Good night, all. Love you guys.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Gotta get that sound effect. You're from the sound effect. Goodbye. Goodbye. The little girl from Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Okay.
I'm working on some stuff here.
Good night, everyone. And while